UNM students and faculty say they feel suppressed after recent changes to the Board of Regents meeting. Reporter Alyssa Munoz is here with why.
Well, Sasha, students and faculty say public comment is being changed to avoid their opinions, but the Board of Regents says this is just within their rights.
The UNM Board of Regents are chosen by the governor to have control over the university's spending. Within the past year, students and faculty tell us they've gone to these meetings to question how they're spending the university's money.
Desire to tell the regents how we would like the university to represent us to the rest of the world, both financially and in terms of relationships. And when those relationships involve, the violence in Palestine or fossil fuels, we want to be able to comment on that.
For the first half of the year, the meetings allowed in-person public comment, and all these meetings were also held on UNM's main campus here in Albuquerque. In August, the regents changed the public comment, limiting speakers on a given topic. The new rule allows up to 7 people to talk, 2 minutes each, or 15 minutes as a group.
Whether that's about environmental justice, whether that is about international relations, does not matter. You only get 15 minutes total. So they denied 35 out of 42 of the public commenters that registered under 6 different topics the right to speak.
The Board of Regents says per their policy, the board president shall determine the length of time to be allowed for public input for each agenda item. Additional public comment on items that are not related to the agenda is offered at the discretion of the board.
They beg and plead for us to go about more legal and administrative ways of protest. And when we try to go through those methods, through public comment, we're shut down there as well.
Now, students also had concern over the board moving one of their meetings to the Valencia UNM campus here in August. Now, this is the first time a meeting has been moved outside of Albuquerque since June of 2018. Now, we asked the board and they say the locations are based off of availability. I'm Alyssa Munoz, KOAT Action 7 News.